Last time, Jimmy Pesto wasn't worth it. I mean, as long as Tina's happy. But he didn't really seem like he was interested. So I think we've gotten 2 dates with Craig. We have gotten 1 date with Matt. 0 dates with Brian. 2 dates with Robert. 2 with Joseph. 2 with Hugo. And 2 with Damien. So basically, we only have Brian and Matt. Or we can decide. I'm going to go ahead and start a vote. And y'all can help me. Sunflower! Oh, my lord. Hello, Sunflower Sith. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your day. It's good to see you. It was very nice to hang out in your stream the other night. Alright. Date. I think this would be 8 or 9. I honestly can't remember. Let's just call it date 6. Let's just call it date 9 for all intents and purposes. We can possibly go on a date with Matt. We can go on a date with Brian, or we can choose love once and for all. Once and for all. Oh, well, I can't spell all that. Choose love. It looks like Brian is winning. So we're going to go on a date with Brian because we haven't done it so far. I think I've done 1 date with Brian in the past, but like I said, he makes our character like really, I don't know, competitive, and I don't know if I love that. I'm the moment. You're the moment, Ellis. I love you, Bobo. What are you up to today? How's life treating you? I'm looking for a minute to inform you that my friend says he also thinks Luigi is hot. Okay, back to drawing Nikki people. Yes, my back hurts. If you want to share your Nikki people in the Thirst channel, please do. I would love that. Okay, we're gonna go on a date with Brian. OMG, Jer! Oh my god, Crimson! How are you? Wait, I need to change the pan on this because it is now a little strange. Let me fix this really quick. So Brian Harding, he spends most of his days hanging out with his awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, we're gonna get along. I hate Finch. But let's go, I guess. Y'all want us to do it. Y'all want to see this. So now notice, what are you doing with the rest of your day? Always check the card reader at the ATMs before you swipe. That's actually a pretty good tip because sometimes people put trackers or things on them. And you gotta make sure that they're not trying to steal your info. Gotta drive home, have a good stream. Hey, thank you, Low One. Enjoy your drive. Drive safe. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful evening. Working on it tonight, so it's ready for tomorrow. My plan, work on it tomorrow. Okay. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more. But it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Daisy is his daughter. Well, maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. For the sake of the baby. Alright, Brian says, I crack my knuckles and start typing. Oh, I'm saying something to him. Question about how I'm doing? Going through a rough day, but it's fine. I'm sorry going through a rough day, Dr. D. Hope it gets better. Hopefully being here is a good distraction. If you need anything, you know we're here. Sending all the positive vibes to you. Hey, Brian! Great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. That's a lie. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. What is he gonna say? Hey, with 3 Ys? Anyway, always love a good burg with a buddy. Not a burg. We should definitely, in all caps, hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a friendly little competition. Rock on, Brian. I fully say, I mean, like, rock on, but also, like, have a friendly competition. I'm already feeling competitive, and I don't like that. My blood pressure, I feel like, is rising. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at than I am. I love mini golf. I fuck with some mini golf. Trying to get a couple things done. Put off over the weekend. FaceTime my grandma. Was supposed to visit this week, but no car. Womp womp. My mom's gonna take me to get groceries tomorrow. That's good. I'm glad you'll be able to FaceTime with her. I'm glad you're gonna be able to do that. But yeah, womp womp. Is your insurance company not providing a rental? I feel like normally they do that. Right? Mini golf is great, Crimson. It's the best kind of golf. Regular golf sucks. Mini golf slaps my booty, and I like it. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name, the time, And, okay, I didn't get to read it. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I do like the name Daisy. They should, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. What the heck? What's up with that? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. I feel like they should have contacted you by now. It's been like days. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. That looks cool. The pirate ship at the mini golf. There's this mini golf place that we pass by every time we go to Riverside. I mean, not like we've been in years. But there's like this big mini golf course. And I wanted to go for years. I mean, I still kind of want to go. Like, I still low-key really want to go. But it always looks so cool. They have this big pirate ship. And there's this huge windmill. And I'm like, I want to go to that. And I'm like a kid. When I see mini golf, I'm like 5 years old. My eyes get this big. Everything is just spectacular and glittering, and I want to go interact with all of it. Gotta lurk for a while. Be back, baby. I love you. I love you too, Ellis. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, friends. I am present. Welcome in, undies. Welcome back already. Yep, honestly, I'd be too scared to drive at this point. Okay, well, that's totally a valid and fair point. I must lurk, though, while doing some things. Can't physically read the keyboard. No, that's okay. That is 100% okay. Please do what you gotta do. They said 1 business days, so end of yesterday should have been it. Left some voicemail today. That's obnoxious. I feel like they should have reached out to you by now. But I mean, like you said, you'd be like, it's not a good place for you mentally to be driving anyways, so maybe it's for the best. But still, like, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure you do. It's on the 91, right? I don't know if it's just mini golf or if it's anything else, but looks incredible. Mini golf, it's the best undies. The very best. You ready for this? Arr, matey, I was ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed. Okay. I don't need a date with Brian. I want to just hang out with my daughter at mini golf. Because a pirate-themed mini golf, you know how badly I would dress badly. You know how well I would dress up? I would wear the pirate hat. I'd be like in a full ruffly outfit. I'd be in high-waisted pants like David Bowie in Labyrinth, just because. I'd have like a big chunky belt and all this like dangly stuff hanging out. I'd fully cosplay as a pirate. I'd bring a plastic sword with me. I wouldn't even take the golf club. I would just use my sword to play. Pirate-themed mini golf would slap. Drive past it going to Big Bear. Oh, I've never gone up to Big Bear that way. I feel like I usually go up I think it's the 57 to the 210 if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. You'd be a pirate. We should be pirates together, Crimson, and go to pirate mini golf. I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Good observation, Francisco. Look at him. For those of you who haven't seen him, look at those lips. Had to walk back to the keyboard to say, oh, my David Bowie in Labyrinth and his high-waisted pants. God, I both wanted to be him and I wanted to be with him. I cry. Honestly, undies, as a kid, I did not understand my immediate sexual attraction to David Bowie, and as an adult I get it now. I understand, but I didn't understand as a kid. I was like, what are these feelings? But then as an adult I'm like, oh, I get you. Come on, pirate dad, won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy. Scurvy. I don't see any pirates, only angels. Avast ye! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, a doubloon. I love him so much in Labyrinth. So good. Labyrinth is one of my top 10 favorite movies. Come on, Dad. You told me this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, We will have fun. When we beat them! Amanda gives me side-eye before I can side-eye her back. I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented some golf clubs for our mini-golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of this? Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in the waters. You gonna help me plunder it? It's such a mood, right, Crimson? This is so good. Oh, Amanda. I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Dance! Hi, how are you, friend? It's good to see you. You love the Luigi outfit? Thank you. We're gonna be Luigi karting in like an hour or so. Just doing a couple dates in Dream Daddy and then we'll be Luigi karting. How are you today? What's going on? I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. Brian's silent. He's ready to fight me. You a gambling man? No! Do I get you if I win? Depends on what's on the table. I know when to hold 'em. Am I gonna be horny? I'm gonna do horny. Do I get you if I win? Amanda puts her hands over Daisy's ears. Gross! Ugh! Brian blushes. He's clearly a little uncomfortable. How about loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my lawn... Strike that, reverse it. My yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? Was that a sexual innuendo? Mow each other's lawns. My lawn is pretty big. I'm pretty sure that was a sexual innuendo. Are we talking about a fat dump truck ass? Or are we talking about something else? Either way, I went horny and he raised me. Y'all, I'm having a crisis. Brian makes me think of my brother. Is your brother competitive like this too, Crimson? I'm doing really well, Dance. It's been a very nice day so far. Definitely innuendo. Hedges, right? Right? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're gonna maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. It's because he's gotten work done. So he probably got the Brazilian butt lift. And his hedges are really heightened and also voluminous. Or, that's gotta be it. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. That's what he meant by his lawn being big. He's not gonna have to worry about my Brazilian butt lift because everything will... I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one! Every time! Hole! Exclamation point, hole cam! What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. We're looking at each other's lawns. I love how shocked Jarrett seems, even though their streams are like 80% innuendo. You're not wrong. Still, he looks like your brother, Jarrett. Comes in strong, then reciprocates. Jarrett. Oh my. I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to it. Yard, you say? It's all lies, Zananos. It's lies. Liza Minnelli lies. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Crimson, does your brother have a beard too? Y'all. It's like surprise Pikachu. It completely is. I think I have that as a thing in the points redemption. Oh, I hate this.
Ho, 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 and a hole full of balls.
A hole full of balls! Or did it just say ball? Either way, it's a hole full of balls. I really don't like this. This is not my favorite thing.
And a hole full of balls. Ho, 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 and a hole full of balls.
I don't... Oh, it should... Exclamation point hole cam, and then it should go off. Dang it. Dang it.
You lost your ball.
Y'all.
You nasty.
There it is. There it is. I wish I could do a second one. Alright. Oh, this is not okay that I cannot adjust the speed.
You've
How am I
lost
supposed to
your
win?
ball.
I lost my balls. Oh no, that's not gonna go in. It didn't go in the hole.
Dead men seek no butts.
What? I heard butts.
Into the brine.
Haha! I got Ness! Impressive putting! Big Bear, dodge roll into bed. I'm ready for you. Yes! Keno! How are you? It's wonderful to see you. Yes, there's a bear here. We're ready to go down. I mean, get down. He does. I love it, Crimson. I love this game. Sam, I love you so much. How are you? Just like turn it to brown and be a bit more tan. And it's my brother. Okay, very, very nice. Keno wants bear. Go down? Yes, I mean get down. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time. Destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrow. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad. Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole, gripping her club. Oh my gosh, Henny! Thank you for the 70 biddies. Oh my goodness, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that. I'm doing really good, Sam. It's a very nice day. We're gonna do some Mario Karting later, and then some Gardic later on. Keno, is your thing bears? Is Brian doing it for you? Henny, how are you? What's going on? Launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. She's fired. Playing fetch with my huge idiot son. I love it. Are you having fun? Your thing is himbos? Oh, you'll love Craig then. Craig is absolutely a himbo in the very best way.
You've lost your ball.
Okay, well, this one I'm gonna have. No, I was trying to go at it from another angle, and it didn't work.
Seek no butts.
Dang it. Okay, this is hard. Aha! Okay, let me look at this, and then I'll look at chat. Gotta aim this just right. There it is! I know how to get balls in holes. There we go. Haha!
Full of ball.
Okay. Gotta get it over here. No! You went the wrong way. Please. We were so close. We were so close. Okay, this one's gonna be hard. I remember once, I'm having like a flashback here. And I remember in math,
Your ball.
we had it was in like, I don't know, 5th. It had to have been in junior high. We had to do mathematical equations to figure out how to get mini golf balls into the ball hole. I hate Brian. Right, Henny? Brian's not my favorite, but chat voted for him. My favorite is Craig, but also I low-key really like Joseph. And I like how much Robert wants to pound down all the time. Very into that. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present. But confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Francisco. I have bested you on the field of battle. Minigolf is no joke. Minigolf is beneath me. Or, so close. I know. I'm literally cackling at everything you're saying. Thank you, Zanatos. I'm here for your entertainment. Minigolf is no joke. The secret to minigolf is that you have to be really good at it. Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. Ho. Why are you looking at me when you said that? We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two Go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan, Francisco. You cool with that? Sure. Just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Hold up. That sounds like a plan. Let's go. Let's do the tiki bar. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy, island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I gotta get my victory drink. Get out of here. I think I've already proven my superior dadness for the day. See, that's why I'm not a huge fan of Brian, because he makes our dad so competitive, you know? I like Brian, like, I think he's attractive. Aesthetically, I like him. It's just the way that my dad reacts to him is what I'm not loving. I wonder if that's why we're besties. That's gotta be. Frenemy turned bestie? No. Y'all just besties. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. Cooper, you like rum? They're getting rum drinks. He sets them on fire and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. This date is full of sexual innuendo. So many. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. Thank you. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Nadia, we're frenemies in Brian's stream before we became besties. I see. Brian makes me anxious with the unrelenting competitive behavior he brings forth and brings out. Right, that's my thing too, Undies, is I like him. It's kind of the same thing that I have with, I think Robert's a little bit like that too. Robert doesn't bring out the best tendencies in our dad, even though I really like Robert. And I think Robert also brings out a lot of bad things in other people. But I like Robert aesthetically. It's complicated. I feel like Brian is, I don't want to be shady or anything, but I'm going to be a little shady. I feel like Brian is the most one-dimensional character in the sense that what he brings out with the fellow cast doesn't really have a lot of layers and nuance, whereas I feel like a lot of the other dads bring out a lot of nuanced things about the other characters, and they also seem really complex. But Brian seems fairly one-dimensional. Wait, why didn't it go off? Oh, it's because the whole cam. Like, if I was personally in that situation, I'd intentionally try to steer the interaction to less competitive or temper it with sweetness. Right, same. Right, I would probably actively steer away. I don't know. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. See? It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into take caring of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. See, that's what I mean. Carefully groomed hedge. Yes. Wait. Wait, are you supposed to blow out the fire? I think so, Cooper. I think you're supposed to blow them out. You choose the horny dialogue at the beginning of the date. You brought this upon yourself. I'm not mad my back hurts. I'm just surprised. Fight him? I want to, Crimson. Right! One-dimensional. While I sip more of my drink, I notice the TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. See? That's the thing, too. Like, why shit on something that somebody likes? Be like, I hate it. It's fake. Like, okay, well, it's not your favorite show. Just be like, oh, I really like watching something else. You don't have to be like, I don't like this. You're on a date. Jer, Siren, hello, welcome in, welcome back. So soon. Or like, yuck, my yum, right? Well, yeah, it's a reality show TV, who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job, minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? Can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch. Let people enjoy things. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Brian. And your dad clash so much. Not dateable at all. Right, Crimson? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let people enjoy things. Like, it's okay if you're like, that's not my cup of tea, but I really like this instead. You don't have to, like, sit there and shit on somebody's favorite show. Unless it's truly a problematic show. Like, oh, I don't like that show because this way. And, like, I get that. Being like, this is problematic. I understand that. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul, Paranormal, Ice Road, Ghost Truckers. I have terrible news for you, Francisco. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Mr. Shadow's taking forever. Tell him to hurry it up. Tell him to wrap it up.
I have to go. We have to leave.
Tell him that. Send him
I
that.
have to leave. We have to leave now. I have to go.
Yeah, kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. Trying to get home and make tacos. Tacos! What is this script? It's a very fun, campy game. It's made by the Game Grumps Siren, if that means anything to you. Which kind of explains the dialogue. But it's great. I love the humor in this game so much. He was a general contractor too. The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father. Then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter. So it's an absolute dream job for me, at least. That explains everything. It's Titty Taco Tuesday. Are we eating tacos off people's titties today? Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together, still sitting in the garage. I don't care. I don't want to be competitive. I just want to get boned down by Robert. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell one of your classic jokes. Ask about his daughter. Stare him down, unblinking. Maybe we should just go the crazy route and try to scare him away. Or we'll just stare at him until he, like, kisses us. What should we do? Should I be horny again? I'm gonna do it. I look Brian directly in his eyes, my brows furrow. If he by some miracle of nature has telepathic abilities, I hope he can hear my thoughts loud and clear. You shall not best me, Brian. I will reign supreme. Brian meets my gaze with equal intensity and moves slightly closer to me. Wow, he smells really good, like a burning campfire, and cinnamon. I suddenly really hope he doesn't actually have telepathic abilities. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Let's keep it moving. I'd love to eat tacos off somebody's titties. You want to eat them off Brian's? I'm sure he'd let you if you asked him nicely. Eating titties and tacos? My sort of night. Jerry being horny again implies that at one point you stop being horny. Cooper, you're right. You're right. Let's keep it moving. Ask about his dog. Complain about kids these days.
Cooper over here saying what we all be thinking.
Shush! No one asked you.
Also, because I didn't have my glasses on when I got out of the shower and I turned and looked, it was just phosphorescent green over here.
Oh, good.
Just...
Good. It's the Luigi shrine right now.
Just...
Compliment his beard. Your beard is really nice. It looks very healthy. Someone do exclamation point eggplant! Francisco says, your beard is nice. It looks very healthy. Thanks. I grew it myself. Hey, it's Fickle Ficus. How are you, friend? It's so good to see you. Thank you for supporting me. Cooper says thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't want to get them off Brian's titties, but he might let you. I can't with that. I'm so glad, Crimson. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset. Brian, how are you doing today? How's your Tuesday? How's your time zone? Hi, upset. I'm dad. No. 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 No! I mean, you walked right into that. This is Dad Joke 101. Listen, buddy, I took Dad Joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humor. Wow, Amanda must be so proud. Just saying, Brian appears as you talk about Brian's titties. I'm talking about his titties, not about the fickle ficus's titties. Bestie, I didn't need to hear that. She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor. Is that the summoning word? We determined that my words are like anything to do with booties. Those are my summoning words. Is Brian's, something about Brian's titties? No. Is that his summoning word? Like, what the heck? I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I gesture to it. It's not going to be awkward about it. Right? Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What, really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. A ficus. First we mentioned Brian and his titties, and now we're mentioning a ficus. And here's the fickle ficus. A ficus, you say? Just a fickle ficus, right? A fickle ficus, you could say. I look over, he's right. But I almost caught something, like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. I'm sure it was. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep, I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer. You know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat, so we could sear fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had. You know, Finch is so gross and disgustable. I'm not about this. Hiding in the corner of this room, trying to eavesdrop. Just you hiding in the corner with the coconuts glued to your head. That actually sounds amazing. No, it doesn't! Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then, all of a sudden, it just starts running. So, I jump on the reel before it gets ripped off the rod rack, start fighting with the goddamn thing. Oh, just the damn thing. I added goddamn thing just because I felt like it. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. The line starts running. You better go and catch it. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. You know what happens next? What happens next?
Ah, shucks.
The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck. The fish is gone. Never felt dumber. That had to have been a big-ass finch. To knock him out? Cold? With one slap of the tail? No. Lies. So, it got away. AJ rocking the Luigi fit, I see. Hey, Cypher! Yes, we are rocking the Luigi fit today. We're going to be doing some Luigi Kart in probably like an hour. If you're hanging around, if you want to play Mario Kart with us, if you have it.
Dude.
So it got away. You slapped off fish. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. How are you today, Cypher? What's going on? I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't gotten enough lately. What?
Oh, it's this one. Okay.
What are you looking for?
I just wanted to know which daddy this was.
Brian. Yeah, I don't go out with him very often.
Right.
You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm the best at fishing. No, I don't want to do this. I have literally no interest in this dialogue choice right now. I have zero interest. I don't want to do it. I'm amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing. No one can outfish me. I don't want to do this. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? No? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. I don't want to. I hate fish. Oh? I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. And then he can try to outfish me. I don't want to. Winks. Doing pretty solid today. How are you and the chat? I'm doing really good, Cypher. It's very nice to see you. What are you up to? What's going on?
This is all a clever ploy for your dad to ask to borrow Brian's fishing pole.
He already talked about how his lawn was huge and how I'd have to mow it if I lost. And then I told him that if he had to mow my lawn, it was difficult to navigate. And then Brian was like, oh, don't worry. I won't have any problems navigating your lawn. He already wants to go and hang out in my lawn.
It's all metaphors.
It's all sexual innuendo. It's
all,
lined with it.
It's all metaphor, innuendo, outuendo.
Right. In the window, out the window, to the walls.
There are no actual fish here.
There are no fish. There are no hedges to be seen.
There never was a fish.
There's going to be a fish, you stupid slut.
The real fish was inside you
all along. Jeez, just playing Civ, more war crimes. Very, very nice. How's it going? Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We can sit back, relax, reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five.
Hey.
Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish, so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Francisco good at catching fish, Pierre, for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. This is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian. Ha ha! Gladly, he says! Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it? Heading out.
A relationship based in deceit.
I know. I didn't want to go out with him. Chat did. Deceiver! Drive safe. Good luck with all your work.
Thanks.
What do you want to do for dinner?
I can pick up Jack in the Box on my way back.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll text you what I want later. The real fish will be inside you all along. No. I'd hope that'd be a horny option. I know, right? I know! We had been drinking rum. We were alone. We got face to face. I was hoping he'd be like, want to come back to my place? And I'd be like, yes. Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? Wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? No, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad. He seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know, the guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. Dream Daddy brings out bad, horny puns out of me. I'm okay with that. I don't apologize whatsoever. I love it. I want more of them. As many as you want. Rum! Cooper's here for the rum. That's all he's here for. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit. But Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. That's all he heard, dance. Oh, no, wait. I'm apologizing. Oh, good. Let me just layer it on. Please do. Please keep layering. Like a good pearl necklace. Just keep layering. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although, she doesn't bite people as much as you did. Like a well-mowed lawn. Can't believe I'm finally cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the deal. That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Ooh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I do too. I know, I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. Gotta make sure the lawn is trimmed. Make your deck look nicer! Cypher, you get it. Brian likes fishing. Do you think he's a master baiter? Ah! Oh my god, do we have any mods on duty? Oh my gosh. Can we give Cooper 100 XP for that? Do you know how to do this, Darren? I can help you. Luigi, are you Italian? Sausages! Are you from Jersey? I'm not from Jersey, but I do like some sausages. I like some mushrooms too. That was horrible. That was horrible. Wait, why didn't it work? It should have. That's the way to do it. Hold on, wait. That's really weird. Why didn't it work for you? It should have done it. Oh, I know why it's not working. I didn't attach the bot today. That was my fault. Sorry, Cooper. It should work in just a second. As soon as you see the prompt, then it'll work. Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate you. Yeah, so Darren, if I'm ever like, hey, can any of my mods give XP to anybody? The command is !XP space give, then tag them with the number. So yeah, go ahead and try it now, Crimson. There it goes. And that's how you do it, if I ever need help. Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate you. How are you, Darren? It's lovely to see you. Also, Cooper, that was fucking incredible. The face was perfect for that line, right? Right? Bot dead. It's alive now. See ya. Help is on the way, dear! All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. That sounds horrendous. Fishing is fun. You remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I can convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine. Sold. I'm in. Just popped in to say, hey, I started Stardew. Do you already feel sucked into it already, Taryn? Alright. I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. That's all I got. No, that's okay, Cooper. It was great. The fish ain't the only thing biting at the crack of dawn. I see what you did there. It was a bee.
Not bad.
It's because I looked into his eyes. Ooh, we got a bot. Someone wants me to be famous. The crack of dawn also isn't the only crack. Boyfriend loves fishing. Do you want to do it? Do you want to do the thing, Crimson? The ban. ! Ban. That's a new one. Okay, so we have an option to go out with Brian, or we can go out with Matt, or we can find true love. All right, we're gonna find true love? We want to find true love? All right, let's do it. So we're finding true love once and for all. So we'll just call this date 69. This is the ultimate date. Who are we gonna fall in love with? Craig, Robert, Damien, Hugo, or Joseph? Now I can't spell Joseph. This is a big decision that we gotta make, y'all. Who are we going to love forever? Surface error, try in a moment. Alright, so we decided upon Robert. I have no clue what's gonna happen. So let's do it. Wait. Let me save really quick. Just in case we decide... in case we decide to come back. Alright, let's message him. Alright, hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Yes, save and continue. Get some food. I'll be back. Alright, Dance, enjoy your food. I'm a hardworking procrastinator. I feel that so much, Eddie. Very hardworking, but I will try to find lazier methods to get the job done. Ooh, that's a mood right there, too. That's such a mood. If being lazy ass sobs, I am too, but the workaholic tendencies put me at odds with myself. Yeah, I definitely was raised to be a workaholic, and now this pandemic has kind of helped me, like, readjust. I've realized how bad that was for me. I haven't heard from Robert in a while. I guess it's a good thing, but I can't help but kind of miss him. I'm about to go to sleep one night when I hear a knock on the door. Hello?
Oh.
Hey. I look behind me to make sure Amanda's not around. What do you want?
Sup?
I think you know. Ah! Yeah, okay. Give me 5 minutes. 5? Robert winks at me. I swish the mouthwash, throw in a generous amount of deodorant, and put on some chapstick. I know he's just gonna treat me like garbage, but you know what? The sex is really, really good, so I think I'm okay with that. Robert and I go back to his place. He knocked on our door. He didn't even hey you up. And he kicked me out first thing in the morning. Not sure why I expected anything different. I walk home with a heavy heart. I climb back into my own bed, feeling more lonely than I have in a long time. Pish posh. This is what I wanted. I feel good. I feel sore, probably. That was it. That was it. Be gay, do crime.
Don't call me.
He doesn't want us to call him. That's okay. Crime. Honestly, I'm alright with that. Maybe Dad didn't like it, but Jared did. Honestly, though, can I just be real for a second? If there was a man that wanted to just casually hook up constantly with me whenever, I wouldn't care if he kicked me out in the morning. I wouldn't care, because I'd be getting boned down regularly. That's all I want. You had some bad choice to get that ending. All we've done is hooked up with him.
With anticipation.
Hello, Mr. Shadow. This is why I love being in Twitch streaming. Can work and be lazy at the same time, and no one can yell at me about it, right? Doing 80 to 100 hour work weeks for years before the pandemic, I was destroyed. That's way too much, though. That's way, 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 way too much. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Francisco. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start?
Huh?
Something fishy? Rats. What? No. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. That's the life of crime finally catching up to you. Wait, did you hook up with him? Yes, we did hook up the very first time we met Crimson. In the bar. And then our second date, he didn't message me. And our third date, we hooked up again. Entirely too much sobs. That's way, 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 way too much. That's why I got that ending. That's okay. Feeling that way right now, honestly. Oh, really? In my line, people rely on me. Fear letting people down. I get that. You have to, put yourself first in any situation, though. Hey, Sad Panda, thank you for the lurk. I hope your day's going well. Yep, same. Now, life of crime is finally catching up to you. Just straight up come and go. That's what I wouldn't be mad at that, Cooper. Honestly, I truly would not. Nut and bolts. Ah! Nut and bolts! Or being afraid of someone higher up is going to take it out on me. I had to step back. So withhold some life-sustaining hours if I took time. That's super, super toxic. And I do not like that for you. I don't like that for anybody. And I hate that that's the culture that we live in. That's okay and acceptable. Smash and dash. You're on it, Cooper. Myself? Never first. Ejaculate and evacuate! Sorry. Undies, we're having a very serious conversation at the same time of having dick jokes. This is the chaos of my channel, and I hope you're prepared for that. We vacillate between having very serious, lovely conversations and then dick jokes. But, like, seriously, I hate that that's our culture and that we're just okay with this being a thing. That it's like, oh yeah, you gotta work hard. You gotta put hundreds and hundreds of hours into your job that barely pays your wages. Devote your life to them. Have no personality outside of it because we won't give you the time off to do so. And then you die with the company, like, sitting on top of you. Well, the rich get rich, profiting off of your hard work. I hate that. Please, seriousness plus dick jokes makes perfect. Okay, good. Chaos! I worked for Kim and Go for 2 years. Kim and Go? Oh, Come and Go? The gas station, Come and Go? And I have the best owner on the planet, so I'm constantly overdoing it, so I don't have to let him down. That laugh just left me instant good, Cypher. I love being able to have lightheartedness while also sharing struggles. Right? That's what I want here. The gas station, Come and Go! It's... I've heard of this. It sounds like the worst place. Who in marketing was like, you know what we should call our place? Come and Go. I tried to send them a different direction, but even though I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government, well, if they think they're going to take me alive, they got another thing coming. Come. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Aww.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. Also, a neighbor, someone who's literally across the street, that I could get home, shower, clean up, walk across the street and be like, in a negligee, and I'm only, bathrobe, and I'm only wearing a bathrobe, and I say, hello, Robert, your package is here for delivery, and then take it off, and I've got, like, I'm naked, but all I've got are boots on, like, knee-high boots, or thigh-high boots would be hot. I've got thigh-high boots on, and that's all I've got. That would be great. Wonderful. That would be the situation. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth, and that's why I'm happy with Robert. He wants to do that. It's nothing special, but I wanted to give you something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. Your package has arrived. First class delivery. Handled roughly! Yes! Gonna take a shower real quick. Alright, enjoy your shower. Think about me. And the Chaos Master, there will always be chaos. Always. Chaos when both me and Crimson are... Always, Cooper. Always, always, always. No way! I figured you probably wouldn't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Hiking Truckers is all... This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. You're not supposed to know I think about you in here. I hope you think about me here. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Gross. Totally. Don't want to toss any balls. Follow Amanda back to the door. That's what I have Robert across the street for. Well, what? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So, consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come support you. Look the way Craig's looking at me. And Joseph is looking at me too. Craig is looking at me like, I want to sex you up. Damien is looking at Amanda like, this is your special day. I don't care about Francisco. This is your day, girl. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? Robert is haunting this portrait behind Jamie. Right? Haunting. So proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everybody's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Because we clearly don't have any intention of bottoming tonight. Francisco! Brian, you made it. Ha! Don't pass up on a good mac. What do you think of the party? Hey, Zanono, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let it bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro!
Oh.
This is a real rager. Taking our older age into consideration. Don't let him masturbate you! Yes! Trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey!
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. It's good to see you, Craig. Let's hang out soon?
Hey.
Yeah? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this. Oh wait, I gotta do the thing. Hello, sunshiny stars. How are you? Yes, sexy Luigi. This fucking cosplay. Hey, Woody. How are you? Good to see you. Lovely as always. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna be doing Mario Kart in like 20 minutes if you want to play with us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. I heard from Robert that you're the one to go to if you want a good sexy time with just a robe and some thigh-high boots. I'm very into that. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Francisco. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Fierce. Your character's eyes and lips. Yeah, he's gotten work done. Just a little bit. Just a little prick. Not much. Just a little prick in the mouth. How are you, sunshiny stars? It's lovely to see you as always. I hope you're having a nice day. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know that you're going to do great things in art school. Hey, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore. So I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. It was very, very labyrinth of her. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you a detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want. There's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? I'm guessing your character is used to a little prick in the mouth. Or a big prick in the mouth, Cooper.
Yes.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So, she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert, glad you can make it. Yep. Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay?
Oh.
Sure. Why won't you talk to me? I thought we had something.
Whoa.
Come on, Francisco. You know what this was.
Oh.
You were an object to me in the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here, at least for how you were acting.
I don't know.
But I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as it is. Like, why couldn't we have a dialogue option to be like, right, let's keep doing this. Let's keep screwing. Why do there have to be feelings involved? Like, I know, I mean, I guess that's not what the intention of the game is. But, like, I wish that we could normalize in adult conversations and in adult reality saying, I as an adult person don't want to have any feelings with somebody. I just want to hook up with them. And that should be okay. I feel like that conversation should be alright, because that does happen in adult relationships. There are some people that are alright with that. And in a game, that should be acceptable. I've been really good. I've been really, really good. Yesterday was an amazing stream. Today's been really fun so far. Like, just things have been really, really, really good here. And I'm, like, just excited for what the future is looking like. But it's always lovely to see you. Relatable. Robert, your edginess gives me anxiety. I love it. Imagine healthy communication becoming normalized in year 2021. Right? In this year of our Dolly Parton. Imagine normal, healthy communication. Like, I think that should be okay to be able to say that. Friends with benefits. Right, Crimson, you get it. Yeah, the radio show, insane sunshiny stars. I still am like shell-shocked by it. I'm warming up for karting right now that I'm off work. Nice. You still gotta eat Titty Taco Tuesday though. But I don't want to be in their feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as it is. See, and like that's the thing. Like sometimes you have your moments, and you're like, I got a kid, I got life, I got work, I have all this stuff that I'm balancing. I just want to have somebody that I can come home at the end of the day, de-stress with, and then separate. Like, I think that's okay. That's all right. What happened yesterday, Dance? We got a rate of 61. It was insanity. I didn't even know what to do with myself. You just finished cooking. Nice. I hope it's delicious. Jared, I am living for this Luigi moment. Hey, Juicy. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you. I'm living my best life right now. Sometimes you need love and comfort. Sometimes you just gotta pound it out, right, Cypher? And like, I think it's okay to be like, I want to have somebody that I want to be in a real relationship, somebody I can do things with and also share my life with. I get that. Like, totally. I'm here for that. I'm very pro that. I'm not anti that. I just feel like there's not an option to do that in this game. And Robert feels like the type of character you should be able to have that comfortable conversation with. Like, I do want to just do this. I'm fine with that because that does happen in adult relationships sometimes. And that's okay. That is totally all right. Yeah, it's super exciting. Like, I love my friend, but we both know a relationship doesn't really work for us, so friends with bonuses. Right, Crimson. Exactly. Very, very, very that. It's like, and I don't feel like that should be a conversation that's, like, demonized, because I feel like we as society have, like, created these rules that you have to, if you're going to have sex with somebody, you have to also have feelings for them, or, like, want to be romantic with them. And that's not completely realistic. Some of us, not all of us, are carnal creatures, and we do just want to have a connection with somebody, and it doesn't have to be any more than that. That's like a very normal thing. And like, I think a lot of us have it ingrained in our brains that we're not allowed to like that idea, and that's okay. That's an okay thing. Look at Fierce. I might throw a blue shell at me. From behind. From behind, Jushi. I'll catch you around. Hey, man. Matt, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her. I want him to drape his body, warmed leather jacket over my naked body after some mutual sexual activities. Yes! Same. Thanks. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. GG's. Thanks for coming by. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Kill the party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Oh, Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. Swear to God, Francisco, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. His son doing JoJo poses. Yeah. Definitely don't. Yeah, I definitely didn't sleep with some of the people I slept with for feelings. Right? It happens, K-Boo. Jer, just warning you. When I was practicing on cart earlier, my green shells were on point. Dang it, Cooper. I'm not ready for this. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Oh, that's making me feel things. I'm feeling emotions like Mariah Carey right now. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. Oh, it's us. Kind of shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? Kind of figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. You might have some competition for that one. No! Burp, gonna steal ice cream. Alright, enjoy your theft. But not really. I do love you. No, we don't. You don't, Kataboo. You love me and only me. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make stuff to break, right?
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. The Booty Emperor! Yes, last place is the Booty Emperor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. The face. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story. And I would be nervous about it, but I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you.
Got this.
Team Pierre. Team Pierre. Got all my love, all of it. Please. I've stolen ice cream. What kind did you steal? Okay, that was cute. Let me speed up. Let me see if there's any photos. Because I can't remember. Chris P. Bacon! That was somebody's name. Chris P. Bacon. What a fucking good name. Could you imagine if your last name was Bacon and your parents named you Chris? Game Grumps. Are there any photos? Oh, that's so cute and also cursed. It's so cursed! Look at my face! I hate it! I hate the outfit! Oh my god. I hate that we did that. Thank you for watching Dream Daddy, everyone. This was a very fun run. If we feel like doing more, we can always go back next week and try to get some of the other endings, but that was great. I'm very grateful that we did this. Oh, that was good. That was really good. I enjoyed that considerably.